You're fresh off your Dancing with the Stars win. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. It still hasn't even really set in. It just doesn't even feel real. It's crazy. Thank you.
I love so much that with everything that you're doing, that your messaging stays consistent. And that you've taken the opportunity within your Dancing with the Stars opportunity and other opportunities that you've had to discuss animal conservation and make sure that people know that that is at the forefront of everything that you do. How have you been able to continue to discuss that, especially now that you're a Mirrorball trophy winner?
First of all, thank you so much for saying that, because I feel like no matter what I do, whether I'm in my khaki uniform like you are right now, or if I am in the sequins of Dancing with the Stars, my heart always beats khaki. It always beats that Irwin spirit. And I never thought that I would be able to bring my message and what I stand for, which is wildlife conservation, to the world through a dancing show. But my sister was really the inspiration for me. I watched her. I still remember 11 years old. I was in the audience in that ballroom watching her just lighting it up and sharing this beautiful sense of authentic passion. And I just went, wow, one day I want to follow in those footsteps. And to have that chance was everything to me. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd make it to the end. No way. Like, I was in absolute shock every week. My bags were packed. I was ready to go every week. And I realized not only am I representing wildlife conservation, but also I'm creating my own kind of legacy. My life has been about continuing the legacy of my mum and dad and my whole family. But through this, I got to really, I guess, tap into a more kind of vulnerable side and tell stories that were a little more challenging. But I hope I kind of got to put a little bit of positivity and passion into that ballroom.
Now, was it like a cheat code to have Bindi there cheering you on and also having won it herself?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because like her advice, she's amazing. You've talked to her. You know what she's like. She is so sweet and so kind, but then like she's got this old soul and this real wisdom about her. It's amazing. So when I first decided to do this, Dancing with the Stars went, do you want to be on this season? And I just was like, yes, let's go. And then I kind of thought, hang on a minute. I might have been a little hasty. Like, I have no idea what to do. Like, what the heck did I just sign up for? And I'm talking to Benny. I'm like, what? I don't know how to dance. I don't know what. And when we found out that I'd be partnered with Whitney, she was like, listen, Whitney Carson is the greatest. You don't have to worry about the dancing thing. She'll be an amazing teacher. You got this. But the best advice that she gave to me was to just let go and lean in. Like, that was it. She said, this experience will change your life. And every time when rehearsals, after 12 hours a day and you're sore and you're just giving it everything, she just said, remember why you're here. Remember what you represent. Remember that passion you have. Remember everything that you're about. And remember that this experience is supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be a challenge. And I just went, all right, I just got to let go and lean into this absolute hurricane.
Now, there were so many emotional moments in the show. I saw them all over my TikTok feed, including the dance you dedicated. Yes, but including the dance you dedicated to your dad, where Bindi joins at the end. I can't watch this one. We were gonna queue it up for you, but I can't do it. I do.
I know.
I mean,
I know. Oh,
it just hits you right in the feels. You could feel the emotion, and it was such a beautiful tribute. But I do want to ask, did you have a favorite dance that you did this season?
That is such a hard question. And that one, it's like they're all my little children. Like, I love them, everyone. I love them all. And they're all like the culmination of so many months of all of this time and energy. But, I think there's that one that I dedicated to my dad and to my sister was beautiful, And then I also did another dance. It's just the first one that springs to my mind because it felt there was like so much gravity and weight on this dance, which was a dedication that I did to my mum. It was dedication week, and they said, who do you want to dedicate a dance to? And I dedicated it to my mum because I felt like she really is the guiding force behind everything that we do. And she's been the glue to hold us together through the most challenging times in our life, particularly when my dad passed. And we did a contemporary dance to You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins, from the Tarzan soundtrack, which I cry at that song just listening to it at the best of times. But
don't we all?
Oh my gosh. But it felt like this moment to say thank you to not only my mum, but to all of the single parents of the world, all of the mums out there who I feel like don't always get that recognition and celebration that they deserve. Because I know my mum worked so hard behind the scenes to keep us together, and everything that dad was about was my mum. I mean, it was them together. It was my mum and dad creating this legacy. And then when he passed, she was the one person to pick up all the broken pieces and to say, I'm going to make sure everything that he lived for continues on. And all the while, she was just the best mum to us. And to have her in there and part of that dance, and to have a dance that was for her, that was also made by a mum, Whitney, she's an amazing and powerful mum in her own right. It just felt like this incredible celebration. And it was a turning point for me because I think it was like week 4. And it was the first dance where I was so overcome with just so much emotion that I just kind of let go of the moves and just let my body just sort of do what it felt was right. That dance was just everything to me. Because my mum's my hero, she really is.
I think that your mom and dad are like the perfect display of a partnership. Yes. Because of the way that she has continued on. The tribute to your mom was beautiful, and I'm sure she loved it. Did she give you feedback?
Oh my gosh. It was really cute because she came out at the very end of that dance, and my sister was part of a dance for a little 8 count there, and she knew what it was about. She'd been on that floor so many times, but my mum was so just adamant that she got it right, and she practiced it, and it was really cute because she was like, I don't want to mess up this dance. I feel like I don't want to be the thing that messes it up. And I'm like, Mum, you can't mess it up. You got this. And she came out, and it was just this really beautiful moment. She did a little spin. And after that, my mum and my sister and I were all in the trailer after that. And we were all just bawling, because it just felt like it was someone knocked on our door, actually, like a makeup artist or something came in and was like, oh, you're ready for the press line that we do after. And they opened the door of the trailer, and here we are just all like crying, and she just like closes the door again and walks away. We were like, oh,
never mind
because it is so, you've poured your heart and soul into telling a story of, like, it really was a story of grief, and the way my mum kind of pulled me out of a lot of challenging times, and I've always felt like I'd never really had an avenue to say thank you and to really express the gratitude for what she has meant to me in my life. And it felt like it was this time to finally do that. And it was actually one of the most healing moments in my entire life, because I addressed parts of my grief journey that I'd actually never really tapped into before. I get emotional just even thinking about it. Like I gotta lock in.
I'll turn it to a little more of a lighthearted topic, because Queen Emma told me I have to ask you about TikTok night salsa.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I saw that your family didn't know these moves were coming.
They didn't.
Surprise.
And there was a good reason for that, because I was like, every dance that I had done, I would like give my family a little preview. They would come to a rehearsal, or I'd show them a video. But then this one, there's a point in the dance where like I remove my shirt, and there's a lot of like, it's salsa, so it's, it's a little bit spicy. And so
What a gentlemanly way of saying, I remove my shirt.
And I was like,
Okay.
I can't show my family. I don't know. So I just went, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. And I said to them, so this one's a little bit edgy. And they're like, oh, that's great. Go for it. But then afterwards they were like, whoa. But you know what? Life is short. You got to just embrace it. There's nothing wrong with that. It was fun.
And you know what it does? It drives traffic to the page where you are discussing passionately animal conservation. So you nailed it.
I took my shirt off for wildlife conservation. 100%. Exactly. And, you know, it's so funny. I am a big believer in, like, for myself, I don't take myself too seriously. And I think
you can't.
You got to just do that. You got to just kind of send it, let go and just go for it. And it was that dance was the hardest one because Whitney, you know, the dance partner is like, okay, you have to be cool and you have to be like really edgy and like passionate. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. That's not me. So I got to find this new sort of side to myself. Cool Robert. I never knew he existed, but it was really cool. But then now I'm back in my t-shirt or my khakis covered in mud again and I feel much more natural.
Sure. In the gentle glow of twinkling lights and the rustle of wrapping paper, a story unfolded that no one could have scripted, but everyone wished to witness. It began with a simple invitation. A holiday dinner at the Kelce home, a place where laughter echoes down the halls and the scent of cinnamon lingers long after plates are cleared. This year, the guest list included not just family, but a global sensation who has mastered the art turning ordinary moments into legends. When Taylor Swift arrived at the Kelce door, her arms laden with gifts and her eyes bright with anticipation, she wasn't just stepping into another celebrity holiday gathering. She was entering a world where tradition matters, where football games are watched with as much intensity as cookies are decorated, and where the spirit of togetherness is the real star of the show. Kylie Kelce, always the heartbeat of her family's celebrations, had a plan. She wanted this Christmas to be different, unforgettable, magical even. Her secret weapon? A kitchen overflowing with laughter, a challenge that would pit her baking skills against one of the most beloved musicians of our time, and a promise that, win or lose, no one would leave hungry or without a memory to cherish. The kitchen, usually the domain of hurried preparations and secret family recipes, transformed into a stage. Flour dusted the counters like fresh snow, and the air buzzed with the excitement of friendly competition. Taylor, who has serenaded millions in sold-out stadiums, found herself grinning over a rolling pin, sleeves pushed up, ready to take on the Kelce family's infamous gingerbread challenge. As music played softly in the background, a blend of holiday classics and perhaps a few familiar Swift ballads, the two women set to work, their movements a dance of camaraderie and good-natured rivalry. Kylie, with her quick wit and steady hand, demonstrated the art of shaping dough just so, while Taylor, ever the creative spirit, experimented with spices and icing, determined to leave her own mark on the family's holiday table. The gingerbread men emerged from the oven golden and fragrant, each one a testament to teamwork and a dash of friendly mischief. The real magic, though, was in the in-between moments, when Kylie confessed her childhood kitchen disasters, and Taylor shared how her grandmother's pie always seemed to taste a little sweeter after midnight. They swapped stories, from tour bus adventures to game day rituals, finding common ground in the rhythms of family life and the joys of simple pleasures. The rest of the Kelce clan gathered to watch, drawn by the unmistakable energy that radiated from the kitchen. Jason Kelce, towering and jovial, cheered them on, while Travis, unable to resist the aroma, appointed himself official taste tester. The room filled with applause and laughter as Taylor and Kylie presented their creations, nearly indistinguishable in taste and charm. There was no winner declared, only the unanimous agreement that this was the best batch yet, made unforgettable by the hands that shaped it. What happened in that kitchen went beyond celebrity headlines and holiday photo ops. It was a reminder that the most cherished moments are often the unscripted ones, where barriers melt away and new traditions take root. As the night wore on, with plates scraped clean and stories still flowing, it became clear that the true gift of the season wasn't found under the tree, but around the table. The world may know Taylor Swift for her chart-topping hits and Kylie Kelce for her unwavering support on the sidelines, but in this corner of holiday magic, they were simply two friends discovering the joy of sharing something real. The story didn't end when the last cookie was eaten or the final chorus sung. Instead, it lingered, an invitation to look for wonder and familiar, to open our doors a little wider, and to remember that the best memories are those we make together. As the snow began to fall outside, dusting the world in quiet possibility, one couldn't help but hope that next year, the kitchen lights would glow just as warmly, and maybe, just maybe, a few more secret recipes would find their way into the hands of those ready to create their own holiday magic.